playing with Michael Wallace in the middle of the ground along with Stephen Hill. So a couple of good ball movers. And they've been exposed this year badly for ball movement deficiencies, skill deficiencies. They've got to get it together if they're going to prevail.
Scores will level at quarter time. Blues by 1 point to start this second half. Cruiser up. We're going nowhere. Cruiser and Griffin to go at it again.
Five back out there as well, Dwayne. We know he missed the last 3 minutes of the second quarter.
A much better jump there from Griffin. He went to the ball, not looking at the opposition ruckman.
Griffin won that down. Cruiser tried to get the clearance. Ed Curnow grips, kept his feet to try and get it away. Neal slips it out. Stolen. Well played, Thomas. Got it to Sumner. Slips it back. Tackle laid on Hill, and he got a kick away. A drop kick.
Well, it's holding the ball then. He's put that ball on the ground.
Here's the goalkeeper.
Simpson, Fife, Rowe. Back towards Simpson. Hunted down by Pavlich. Splendid tackle. No prior opportunity, so play on. Fife now caught. Tried to scramble it free. Daniel Pearce on his left. Just got caught as he tried to get the kick away. And Simpson to Murphy. To Simpson. Charlie Curnow and Johnson. Kerridge off hands. Gibbs, not a lot to go to inside, went back outside to Murphy. Hold. So Lamb's free.
And we just saw how this game can be won for Carlton. When Murphy and Cripps get the ball together and move it, then they're a chance to get 4 points.
And Cruiser got hands on that, not the second grab. Sheridan caught. Knocked away. Kerridge. Gibbs sits it up. Jones is a 1-on-2. Can't beat them both.
Free kick against Jones.
Well, it comes back to Gibbs. Unfortunately, he had a brain fade. He looked up as a 2-on-1. He kicked it straight to the 2.
Taberner.
Well, they're the trio that need to dominate if they're to win this match, Jono.
Turnover. Charlie Curnow.
They can't move the ball for him now. They just can't move it off half-back. It's a real problem, not just for this week, for the rest of the season. You need to look at the personnel down there, I think.
Lamb thumps at goal square. It's a 2-on-2. Casbolt, big contested mark. Thomas! Second goal is kicked from that line.
Yeah, well, big ball in. It's the turnover, though, that has really cost Fremantle here. As Taberner as the forward pushing up, and then his execution was poor. Credit to Carlton there, though, because they set up defensively well. Curnow comes in here, picks it off. Great interception. A long ball ends up going in. The frustrations are right there for Ross Lyon. The excitement there for Carlton, though. And you can just see here, Thomas picks it, coming in behind. He's by himself. Drops to his advantage. Excellent goal.
First multiple goal scorer of the game, Dale Thomas. Plays 200th this year if he stays fit, and he's found a bit of form today. Barlow got it from Griffin, thumps it forward, and Wiedering, the best intercept mark out of last year's under-18 comp, proving why he was taken so early by the Blues. Simpson. Ed Curnow.
I think the Crows picked up the best intercept mark from the previous year in Jake Lever. So we've got a couple of good young centre-half back types come into the competition.
Jones attacks that. Gibbs. Jones. Curnow about to be run down. Got it off to Gibbs, though. Plowman.
You wouldn't like that, Ross, that tackle being broken.
Well, they've done well here, going back to go forward, but they've got players out everywhere, the open side of the ground. Fremantle, the fumble hurts because Fremantle are having to push really hard to get over. That just gave him an extra couple of seconds.
Doherty long and delivered nicely to Casbolt. Players streaming for him. Cruiser's in the goal square. Sits it up, hoping for the Cruiser leap, and getting back in the hole, Johnson.
They just need to improve their method inside forward 50, the Blues. They are right on the ropes now, Fremantle. They can't get out of each other's way.
Taberner.
It's a question of, are Carlton good enough to
put them to the sword? Pearce, Lamb tracks him down. Taberner, who put him under that pressure in the first place. Squeezed it wide and didn't get away with it.
There's a phone call coming, I think, for young Taberner. See Ross just building
Yeah.
in the box here. Very frustrated with their ball use.
Murphy sits it up again. Cruiser flies. The fists come. Cripps, dangerous. Bends it too far. Out on the full.
Five back on the bench. The question is he going to play again?
Well, I reckon he's gone out to try, Jared, and they've spent the first couple of minutes as a forward, and now he's got the ice pack on. So they're either just doing that to try and get some swelling down so he can get back out there, or he is just about done.
I don't think he's going anywhere. He spent the last 7 minutes of the second quarter on the bench. He gave it a quick run for about 90 seconds. And I think he's given up for the day by the looks. That injury may be worse than first thought.
Spur run down. It's getting more and more disastrous by the second for Fremantle. Tui stripped of it. Ball out of play. So 39-32. This is the Blues' biggest lead that they've had this afternoon. Fremantle did lead by 8 points earlier today. That was their biggest lead.
And there's the trigger, Dwayne, I reckon. The hair is out. The man bun is out.
That's the
so
indicator.
I think that might be the indicator that
Day's over.
it is done.
Hill. Gibbs put his head down. He took Barlow a little low in the leg area. Got away with it.
Well, that's going to shift the challenge, isn't it? I think when you talk about Stephen Hill, he needs an all-time performance right now to get his team over the line. 7 points down. They need one of their stars to do something outside the ordinary.
Barlow. Neil.
Pressure inside. Neil's another one. There's the group. The group around that ball there are the group that can keep the Dockers in this match. Because right now, Kingy, they're on the ropes. They are dead set on the ropes here, the Dockers.
Doherty and Gray. Gray went at it hard. Main. Taberner. Gray caught by Curno. He didn't tackle him though. He bumped him. Barlow thinks about going long. Pav's there. Rowe. Good bump by Rowe. Superb use of the body. Horrible use of the handball. Now it's trouble city. Gone. Free kick Dockers.
Well, he undid all his great work there, Rowe. Won the ball back and then executed a poor handball. Not that they've been uncommon today.
Doherty's having a mare as well. He's fumbled everything that's come his way today. I know he's copped a whack as well, but he's got to be clean in that situation because his fumble then caused Fremantle players just to swarm on him and then push the ball forward.
Well, this is symbolic in some ways, Dwayne. It's the future that has to get the Dockers over the line, not the past. And Lockie Weller is very much the future. He's had a good start today. Needs to do some damage on the scoreboard.
So many times it's been their guns that have brought them home, Fremantle. Lockie Weller, post! And that hurts. Doherty. What to do with this? Sends it into space and right. I'm not sure it was meant for him, but it was all right. Long kick by Cripps toward Phillips. Read it to perfection. Now Thomas runs hard. All depends on the kick. It sails a little. Thomas, can he get there? Good fist away. Still alive. Jones caught. Horrible handball. Might still work. Casbolt loops it back out. Burke. The Irishman has a crack. Got plenty of boot on it. On the full.
I think we got Blighty's left-handed footies today. This is a poorer kicking performance as I've seen, seriously, from the Fremantle Football Club since their inception. I can't believe some of the skill errors that are happening out there at the moment.
Good flight in by Griffin. Ball to the back. Tui. Doherty could kick that one. Kerridge. He's got numbers inside. Has to hit one and hits Ed Curnow.
She's had good attacking footy, but really poor defence. I mean, that was always going in there. He telegraphed it, he looked in, he didn't kick it immediately, and still there was no closing down. And Dockers, they're looking around, they're pointing, they're questioning. There's a massive confidence issue, and they've got to be careful they don't just break apart here at the moment.
Fremantle just had their chance at one end. Curnow misses his at the other. But this is last and second last on the AFL ladder, Kingy, so we're probably seeing a reason why they're both down there. Tucker takes the mark. One of those young guns who's going to have to try and bring his team home for a first win of the year for them. Johnson. Walters. Ran himself out of trouble nicely, Taberner. Pearce on his left.
Good possession footy here. This is their best passage of successful possession for the whole day.
So Pearce short inside 50, and Crozier now has the responsibility. What can he do? Kicked one earlier today. You can hear a pin drop here at Domain Stadium. They are stunned by this performance, and that's his goal kicking record all ground from this exact spot. And he blows it. For those people who don't know about Blighty's left-handed footies, Blighty did look at the Sharon occasionally and look at the seam to work out which way it would go through the air. It was a theory, of course.
Well, there's about 8 footies they use these days. 3 or 4 in each bag at either end.
Good tackle low by Gibbs. Knocked out. Krebs, game tackle, got his arms free. Kerridge to Lamb. Being hunted down by Pearce. Handball missed Gibbs, but he might still be... Didn't want to pick it up. Johnson rakes it in, throws it toward the line, and Sheridan does the rest for him.
Good pressure there from Daniel Pearce. He's mucked it up a couple of times with the ball, but he didn't muck that up. He really did put the head down and chase as hard as he could. And the Blues looked like they were out. And they dragged them back into a contest.
It's not high scoring, but it is high intensity. Hill got a lace on it just. Weller, flick handball. Barlow. Taberner got a hand on it. Walters the shimmy. There's no one in the square. And that's on the full worst of all possible options.
Yeah, it was. Carlton spread here. If Simpson can get this going to the outer side of the ground, they are away.
Look at the numbers stacked up there. Got to move it quickly.
Rowe. Dangerous, but fortune favours the brave. Boom. Sumner. One of those additions for the Blues. Slipped in quite nicely. Phillips sees it thumped away, but Cripps almost a crumb. Curnow left it behind. Danger. Hill. Sutcliffe. Weller. Wobbles one, but it's too wide for Walters. Or is it? Kept it alive. Dumped. All in.
Wasn't given great assistance from the kick coming in. It was under pressure. It ran too far. Probably over handball, Jono. And the forwards got out of position.
There's going to be some critical balls around the logos, you sense. If you make a fumble, you're going to get punished.
Kerridge, some sort of handball. Pav, no prior opportunity there.
Has that prior opportunity relaxed a bit, do you think, Wayne? I think it needed to, but do you think it has?
Depends on which umpire you ask, Jared. Griffin knocks it down. Kerridge. And that works.
So that was a hack kick, but he got support for nose up the ground.
Casbolt looks up.
So Casbolt has done really well there. He's got to be able to maintain possession.
Heads in Jones's direction. Charlie Curnow floats in third man. Johnson got a fist on it. Sumner tried to keep it running. Johnson, spur. Wasn't meant for Tucker, but he made it his. Crozier.
Interesting kick, that last one at Casbolt. It went exactly where he wanted it to go.
Turnover. Simpson had a piece. Cripps. Curnow. It's ugly. He's dragged down by Hill.
Yeah, good structure around the contest there, though, for the Blues.
Tui stolen by Ballantyne. Griffin floats it. Pavlich, was he held? Rowe did brilliantly in the end. To Wiedering.
He's won a couple of big one-on-ones, Rowe, in this third quarter against Pavlich.
I like him because of his extra mobility. He's done well. Jamison out of the side at the moment.
Charlie Curnow feeds back. Collects it, but he's collected. Throws it out. Spur. Ducks away. Gives to Tucker. Shrugs the tackle. Johnson. Dawson.
This will go long, you think.
In the Pavlich direction. Griffin's down there. Wiedering got a hand on it. Rowe. Wiedering. Sidestep was clever. kick was just as good to right. And now Cripps in the hole. Lamb's inside 50. Buckley's inside 50. He floats it on Lamb a little. Pearce, third man up.
Well done,
Crushes it to his advantage.
Brilliant play from Alex Pearce, the youngster. That was a gift gone begging again, Jono. They just will not take it, the Blues.
No. Great kick into the middle there as well. Dangerous kick, but effective to Barlow.
Clark, she made that tough for Gray. Casbolt, was that a handball? Clark squeezes it wide to Griffin. And he drives it long. Pav's in position 1A here. Good fist away. Last second Doherty just got there. Wiedering dragged to the line. Ball in.
It was great work as Pav did all the work on Wiedering to get rid of him. Finally was probably in his mind thinking, I've got an uncontested mark here eventually. And then Doherty gets over for the spoil.
Hayden Ballantyne may be carrying injury, but they need his abilities around the goal now to explode.
Murphy. Oh, turnover, Crozier. That's the hack kick that can kill you.
Just repeating, Dwayne, just for those watching at home, Fife is done for the day. He's sitting down here on the bench. He's not getting too enthused with the game. He's probably frustrated watching the performance that's going on at the moment, but there's a lower leg problem. Looks like a lower left leg. Maybe calf related, not sure.
You're of the same belief as Brad Johnson when his hair's taken out of the ponytail, it's all over?
No bun, he's done.
I love it. Crozier from 48. And he misses.
Let's put it into perspective as far as star power is concerned. There's no Mundy, there's no Sandlands, and there's no Fife.
Yep.
Curnow.
They're going to have to find players to elevate themselves in this moment of need because they are really needy.
17 minutes gone, third term. Two winless teams as Casbolt attacks it. Played on, into trouble. Makes it Buckley's problem. Clever scoop on the run. Ed Curnow wide. Open forward line. Needs to find a target. Sits it up for Murphy nicely.
For Murphy. Works so hard to get to that spot then.
Phillips leads out of the goal square. Can he get there to make the contest? Again, Pearce. He dropped it though. Now he's in trouble. Jumped on. Thomas tries to break free. Clark wraps him up.
They just can't get the right type of ball going inside forward 50 at the moment, Carlton. They get plenty of looks at it, but they just can't get one to get to the right side of a teammate or be able to dart one in to get an effective inside 50.
Right.
Another chance here.
Phillips is the big boy. They've got a long option if they want one. They've got plenty of ground support. Casbolt can fly as well, or you can give it straight back to the Dockers. You take your pick.
Don't know what's going on with that area of the ground there, but both teams now are turning it over there. That's just poor kicking again.
Taberner had to wait because everybody was back of the ball. And there's the Wiedering fist away from Ballantyne. Ed Curnow. Right. Byrne. Ed Curnow opens it up to Simpson, who can go if he wants to.
Left foot as he's going to step back inside.
Oh, umpire got in the way of Plowman for a second. Plowman drives it. All Dockers. Gray spoils his own man's spur.
Look at the Blues. They're still on the ground. They're on the outside. They've just got to get it out to them.
Sutcliffe.
He's looking for the boundary.
Absolutely, and disguised it brilliantly. This is...
that's on the full, the umpire is called.
Must have come off the back heel.
Must have.
Oh. This is bizarre. This whole contest has been bizarre. It is befitting last and second last on the ladder in some ways, and yet the intensity is so high. The goals are now so valuable, and Thomas can manufacture miracles.
This is a big kick for Carlton right here from Daisy Thomas.
He's got two. Opens up the angles.
Coming.
Oh, no one was on the line. It's getting more and more bizarre by the second.
Well set up from Thomas. He thought about it, worked out what he needed to do in that situation, and was able to then execute effectively. He got plenty of spin on it. That ball came from a long way out. We see here, this is where the free kick happens, out of bounds on the full. It does just come off the heel there of Sutcliffe. And there's no one on the line. You're right, Dwayne. Look at that. No one there. Drops.
It was touchable height, but there was no one there to touch it. Back in the middle. It's getting uglier by the second for Fremantle fans, but Blues fans watching back home. Ever closer to maybe a first win for 2016 with a new look lineup and a new coach. Sutcliffe bangs it long. Byrne, he misread it. He misread it, and Walters, who didn't think it was going to travel, takes an easy chest mark.
He was setting up to man the mark, Walters, when that ball was coming in. He's thinking, oh, my opponent's got this one.
Well, they've missed 3 relatively easy shots at goal. They absolutely need this one to fly through.
And they are good numbers. That's all time, this spot, all grounds. Instant reply from Walters.
Michael Walters, Jono, I think stands between Carlton and victory. He looks like the only one who's in the right frame of mind at the present time to play at the level required to get him across the line.
Byrne picked that up really well.
And even then he was behind. He didn't read the ball.
No, his positioning, Byrne was very good. He just didn't pick up the flight of the ball. He totally ran underneath it, which left Walters there standing all by himself to take an excellent and easy mark.
Well, the Dockers have allowed the defensive sweeper for Carlton to get the ball way too easily from these centre clearances. This time it's Murphy.
Cruiser reaches high down to Gibbs.
And
Caught,
Murphy gets it.
Threw it out to Murphy. Wobbles one to half forward. Kerridge tracks it down. Back to Buckley.
Good speed.
Out of bounds. Good pressure. Jones will have to give it back.
Well, he's had his critics, Daisy Thomas, at the Blues, but he's perhaps putting on his best quarter for them as a player. He's kicked a couple of goals. He's had half a dozen excellent possessions, and he's really contributing well.
Both ruckmen tangle up. Neither got it. Main, well, he could be one. One of the more reliable of days gone by. They run for him. Pavlich turned inside out, still good enough, but he couldn't bring it in. Right, he's got 3 to beat here, right? 3 Dockers around him, holds it in, gets it out just in time cleverly. Scrambled forward though.
Well defended.
Byrne straight down the middle. That was the one he meant to do earlier. Thumps it towards Lamb, one-on-one, spur Lamb, big piece of it, couldn't complete the deal. Wrapped up. 3 minutes from three-quarter time. Umpire circling. Big decision here. Gone.
Well, they got away with one there. Lockie Weller, he'll get told at three-quarter time or maybe at the end of the game, but you just cannot allow somebody to burst off in a one-on-one and knock you about. He's grown up in a different country. He read the ball much better than he did.
It was good confidence because his last one that Byrne went for, he messed it up completely. So then to back up again his next contest and have another crack at it, that was pleasing to see.
Dawson.
He wants to lay this one off.
They look nervous, Jared, going out the back line. They just don't want to make a mistake.
Main thought about being third man up, and a mark's been taken well by Byrne. So after a horrendous effort, they conceded a goal. His last 2 efforts.
Excellent. Just likes those socks up high, John.
Yeah, I
must
like
be
it
an
too.
Irish tradition.
Holds the socks up there, Jared. I like that.
Not that high.
Murphy, big 2 minutes coming up here to three-quarter time for momentum. Doherty. Carlton did have an 11-point margin. The biggest margin the Dockers have had is 8. It's been tight all day. Zach Dawson flies in, didn't fist it, kept it in front. Toes it off the deck and it works. Barlow.
Well done, Zach.
Main. Pav's short. That's ignored. Here's the jet. Runs to 50. Normally uses it well. Misses. Hill blows it.
And that's where you can see the whole crowd's just riding that, wants it to go. The crowd want to get up and going and get this place really buzzing. But no opportunity at the moment. 5 goals, 12 now to Fremantle.
5 goals in 3 quarters of football in fine conditions. Doherty thumps it. Casbolt. Jones got a hand on it. Curnow to Lamb. Caught by Sutcliffe. Looped it wide. Gibbs. Good hands. Cruz has to shepherd for Curnow. Taken out. Spur wraps him up. He didn't travel out. He's out now.
It's a challenge for the Blues as well here, Kingy, because I mean they don't want to just be cautious and get a close second. They've got to take it on. They've got to risk losing to win this one.
Absolutely, and they need to correct the problem they've got at stoppages. 7-3 this quarter. If they can start to win their share of ball around the action, they could really take this game clearly from Fremantle. They've got everything they want at the moment in terms of their defensive setups.
3 turnovers in that 8 seconds of play. Still in the congestion. Kerridge caught by Weller. Seconds tick down.
Blues have got Doherty standing just off. He's a bit of a sweep at the present time, but he is ready to roll into the middle of the ground and launch the connection with the forward lines. There he is.
Hill. The Freman's Lamb. Taken to the boundary. Massive moment for Ross Lyon and his team. Staring at a 0-5 start. Massive moment for Brendan Bolton, new coach of the Carlton Football Club, to get this one under their belt. Confidence booster. New game plan, new style. Big final term coming up. Neil hacks it forward. 30 seconds left. Off hands. Pavlich, Curnow, Plowman caught. Ballantyne, Taverner, Pearce. Mains in a 1-on-2. Bouncing ball. Tui, can he get there? Ugly bounce. Main wraps him up. Almost a turnover. Almost a free.
Yes.
Is the free. Last shot coming up for Crozier. He's kicked one, but he's missed a couple of gettable ones.
Yeah, the free kick was there, holding the man against Kerridge. Ball spilled out the tackle and went through with the tackle.
To give the Dockers the lead back at the last change. Ross Lyon not even looking. There might be a few fans like that as well. Crozier for the momentum, for some confidence.
Well done.
3/4 time. The main stadium, and it is going to go down to the wire. Dockers back in front at the last change.